Leo, and welcome to your mid-August general reading. You had a couple of flying cards, Leo. So when flying cards come out, I always check what they are. It was the Page of Wands in reverse and the Seven of Discs. Both cards about waiting, okay? Don't shout at me, okay? The Page of Wands reverse might be new opportunities that might not be coming through, and the Seven of Discs is a card of waiting, okay? It's not a failure card, Leo, because the 7 grows into the 9 and the 10, but it talks about a period of gestation, okay? What's interesting is the Sun card, though, happy birthday Leo, has showed up as your additional guidance, which I think the message is really clear. If you feel that you're waiting on something that's not quite manifesting, the message is relax, that everything is going to be okay. But Leo, I've definitely got an energy around you about, even though there's this joy, there's this message that trust everything's going to be okay, you might be at that feeling of crossroads, of a fork in the road, and I've turned around and the Two of Wands is here. And those flying cards sort of gave me a message of that as well, okay? Now what lies behind you is the Ten of Wands, so you've been working very, very hard, Leo, okay? We all have to go through periods of being in the Ten of Wands, okay? But there's definitely a feeling of carrying too much. Some of you might feel a little bit oppressed and a bit ready for change, okay? The good news is you're moving into the Death card. The Death card is about change. It's about leaving something behind in order to move into a new identity, a new way of being. I'll clarify the Death card for you. It's a card of transformation. It represents Scorpio and a period of change. It's with the Temperance card, which is very interesting because the Temperance card comes right after the Death card. And it means balance. So after great change, we sometimes struggle to find our balance, okay? I think some Leos are going through a massive transformation period. It's the eclipse. And the eclipses are all in Leo and Aquarius, okay? I'm an Aquarius and I really, really get this reading. It's going to be in your first house, your house of identity. And you're definitely having this huge shift. Now, the Temperance card is with the Victory card. So there's some huge successes going on for you. But there's definitely a message of protecting your energy. Maybe having to be a little bit patient. Now remember, patience is the fast track to divine energy, okay? Because a lot of us believe if something's not happening, it's never going to happen. And that's when we go into the dark side of the Death card. There's huge successes happening for you, but you're going to have to be patient. Your outcome is the High Priestess, which is the Oracle. It's being connected with your depths. When we're in the High Priestess energy, we have got the ability to transform our life, okay? Because most of our life is led by our deep unconscious fears. When we go into the High Priestess, especially because it's under the Death card, there's a really deep transformation of your whole sense of identity is going on. And I can't describe these cards in any other way. But the central message is the Queen of Pentacles. So this transformation for me seems to be around your sense of what is home, Where is your solidity? Where is your roots? How do you make a living? How do you function in the material world? That seems to be what the theme is, and there might be a little bit of delay, but the earth energy always moves really slowly. But the Queen of Pentacles is one of my favourite queens. She gets that peacock by eating her thorns, remember? The peacock's tail. So we have to transform our limitations, Leo, okay? Hugely powerful energy going on for you. Now, your advice is a Devil card. Something is being stalled here, okay? Or for some Leos, there's huge temptation. Now, the Devil card has got many meanings, but because of that Page of Wands and that Seven of Discs coming out, I almost got a sense that being stalled and even having some delays is really, really not a negative. Some of you might have some huge temptations put on your path, right? I have got to be clear. The Devil card can represent new attractions, something that is testing your way forward. Sorry, Leo, you've got quite a complex reading, okay? Because in your environment, you've got the Tower card. The Tower card is a Great Awakening card. It's the most spiritual of all the cards, okay? So when we feel stuck, when we feel life is a little bit delayed and a little bit frustrated, what I always look for is a Tower card. Because the Tower card is what propels our life journey forward. Deeply misunderstood card, okay? And it's about breaking down old beliefs, old structures, so our life can start to move forward. You've got such an eclipse reading, Leo. Because when the eclipses come, it represents this incredible intensity of energy. So we can break forward, claim what is rightfully ours and our destiny. And there seems to be this great fusion of energy happening, but it's happening to propel you forward. And the message is the Queen of Pentacles, which is always going to be about your foundations, how you live, how you work, how you function. And to become the Queen of Pentacles, to become any of the queens, you've got to stand in your power, Leo, and your authority, and claim what your soul really wants from you. That is why you're getting such a powerful reading. But your hopes and fears is a strange card, the Four of Cups. One of my a card I find hugely challenging, because you're staring at this cup, this opportunity, but you're not taking action. Something is stalling you. And I think it's to do with the Devil card. Maybe it's old belief systems, frustrations that are sort of holding you back innerly or outerly from standing in your true power. The outcome is another queen, the Queen of Cups, she's the queen much more of our emotional life, our love nature. She is the outcome, and the Queen of Cups is walking towards the Nine of Cups, which is true wish fulfillment and true happiness. But to get there, Leo, I think you're in a hugely transformative period here, because when the Death card and the Tower card show up in a reading, they are talking about our soul path being unblocked, okay? Basically, that is what they represent. All the cards represent that, because we're all trying to get back to the full energy. something is being unblocked here in your path. It might be a little bit intense, Leo. I'm with you all the way because I'm with the eclipse as well, okay? But what's happening is the road is being cleared so you can come into your true power. To become a queen is to be someone who stands up and declares themselves, stands up and owns their power in whatever element it represents. Now this is the power of how I live my life and how I love. And you're walking to wish fulfillment, but it might be a little bit of an intense process in getting there. But the Death card and the Tower card are coming to unblock that 7 energy, to unblock this period of waiting. And you know what? My advice, Leo, go with this process. The lead up to the eclipse is always the worst, and it's going to be this week. And then things start to chill out, they start to reduce. But the Tower card is the eclipse energy, and it's what's in your environment. It's transforming you at a very, very deep level, especially your sense of identity, of who you are and how you bring your energy out into the world. Intense reading, but very, very powerful, Leo, okay? I wish you well. You can get my emails in the About section. Much love. Bye.